This is David, and I need to replace the elastic sound deadening device or holding device on the bottom of my Roland DR80C microphone. As you can see, this cord this elastic cord has a capsule that's crimped around the ends of the cord. And there appears to be two cords out the top of it and two cords out the bottom of it so that it can be laced around the microphone holder and the outer ring. And what you see here is the one half of it comes out the top here. I guess it's really 1/4 because there's a part down below as well, but it goes out the top, goes over the top of the ring, down below the outer ring, above the top, through the top ring. Let me get the mic out of the way so you can see what's going on here. See, it comes out the top, goes down the bottom, then over the top through here, and then down to the bottom. Finally, it ends up going all the way around the holder and comes back into the top over on this side right here. Well, if you flip the the holder over, the same thing is true on the bottom of it. This quarter of the bungee, or whatever you want to call it, elastic cord, comes out the top, over the top, underneath this bottom, over the top, under the bottom, over the top, over the bottom, top, bottom, and then comes back in here to the top of this one. So the top and the bottom of the holder are doing the identical same thing as far as the elastic band weaving. But I'm going to try and do it with bungees, hair bungees, which are like $4 for 30 of them. So they're quite a bit difference in price here. Plus, the bungees I can find at my dollar store or something like that, it may not look as pretty as this, but we'll see. I'm going to try it and see if I can get it to work. I'll add to this video later. Okay, we're back with the second part of the video now. I have taken the time to untangle or unwrap all of this stuff that was so carefully woven together. And we can indeed see now that there's actually two loops, an upper and a lower loop, that were involved in this strap or this elastic band that went around and held the inner mic support up in relation to the outer ring. This thing is probably around $15 to $20 minimum plus shipping on the internet if you tried to find a replacement for it. And the replacement may be just as degraded as this one is. So we're going to try and do something different than that. We're going to come up with bungee cords. Okay, these are regular old hair bungee cords. They're twice as thick, unfortunately, as the ones that we needed to have, judging by the original one. You can see it's twice as thick. But I'm guessing that we're going to end up with fewer of these bungees to support the mic than we did with the old elastic band. So this may indeed turn out to be a good luck thing because it's twice as thick and there's going to be a lot fewer of these probably holding it up. I haven't done my homework yet. We're going to do it as we go, but I've taken some elastic bands out. I need to point out something, that these elastic bands have a weld point or a glued point on them in the center of each, where they take the two ends of the bands together, they glue them together or hot melt them together. I'm not sure which one. But when they do that, it's going to be a weak point in the band. That's where it's going to break the easiest. So to do this, there's no upper or lower on this mic support, okay, that I can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the elastic band, the glued point behind these two eyes here. That's where the band's going to snap into. Pull it, well, hold it and pull it tight, snap it in. Did you see that? I'm going to do another one. I'm going to hold the part right here and I'm going to snap it in. Okay, that's one installed. Now we're going to go all the way around this thing and do 3 of them. Well, I guess we can do all 4 of them, but one of them has to fit differently around the outer ring so that the outer ring can fit around it. We'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and snap all these in. That's 3 of them in. Here's the 4th one and the final one that we're going to snap in this part of the ring. This is the upper part of the ring. Okay. This is the outer support ring. This one goes in the middle. So what we're going to do, or I'm going to do, is I'm going to take this ring right here, or this bungee cord, and go around the support, which is where it attaches to your mic stand. Okay? So, and then I'm going to turn this thing upside down, and I'm going to take the bungees and do the same thing. I'm going to hold them in the center, snap them in, hold the center, snap 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 in. Oh, we're going to the last one here. We're down the stretch now. There's the last one, half snapped, final snapped. Okay, it doesn't look like much right now, and it's kind of loose around the thing, around the outer ring. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this on either side of the vertical support that this loop used to go around. The old loop did, and we're going to take the new bungees and go around those old holders. And magically, voila, here we are. We're restrung. We've got both sides done now on it, and it's all tight. It's still flexible. It's a little firm, so we might get a little bit more feedback from the mic stand coming back up into the mic. But we'll try that later and find out if it works that way or not. It may work fine. And then here I'm going to put the Roland DR80C back into its cradle. He is now in bed for the night and for the next recording station. So that was a lot simpler, and I used 4 bungee cords to do that with instead of the $15 thing. These bungee cords, there's 20 of them on a card, and they were about $2.50 plus tax. Texas tax is like 8.5%, so it wasn't very expensive versus the $15 or $20 for the original one replacement. So my thanks to the buddies out on the internet who clued me into this replacement. I think they've done a real service for everybody that uses condenser mics and has this problem. So you might have to change your modus operandi when you're doing your condenser mic that's not this same design and style, but the concept is similar. I thank you very much. I'm Daddy Dave signing off. Enjoy your recording sessions.